Okay, so my commissions are finally open after hundreds and hundreds of messages from people on TikTok and Instagram and over the past 5 years on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. I finally opened my commission, so DM me if you want, or the link is in my bio on Instagram and YouTube. But anyway, so this is my first ever commission and my first client. So she wanted a simple, not really realistic, like no decal plans whatsoever. She said she didn't have the money for it and she doesn't really like the way it looks, which honestly, it's understandable. But I felt really good about this build towards the end. Towards the beginning, you'll see in a minute, I was really struggling with the colors and the material of everything, including the grass, the driveway, the walls, the roof, etc. So anyway, her budget was $100,000. She ended up giving me more. So in the end, the bill cost about $160,000, which was mostly on the landscaping. Bloxburg trees are literally just as expensive if you resize them, which I did because otherwise it looks stupid, or just as expensive as decal plants. So I don't really get why people say, oh, decal plants are so expensive. Like, so are Bloxburg ones, and the decal ones look a little better. I was really insecure about this build, like, you know, over the whole thing, I was like, oh my god, this looks so bad. Like, I feel so bad for her because she paid. But honestly, I started to like it at the end. I feel like I have build dysmorphia, honestly. Like, yeah, I don't know what I thought about this. I think it's cute. You'll see at the end. But with these windows, they were a little hard to like figure out. I feel like it just looked a little goofy in the beginning, and then I ended up changing the front door because I didn't like the front door, and I found a door that matched the windows, so I thought that looked better. Now you'll see that I'm trying to make these stairs. So the problem with this was in the beginning I made them way too thin, like that, so I had to make them thicker again, and then I made these huge pillars, and then I was going to extend the roof a little bit, so because that was my original thing of the build. Of the idea of the build, excuse me. It was in the reference photo that she sent me, which unfortunately I can't find anymore, so can't show you guys. But I think my favorite part of this build was the backyard, which you'll see me getting into in a second. But I did not like, also if you hear construction in the back, I'm sorry. But I really liked the way how this looked. This was cute. I think I did a good job with the side shape of the house, because usually like the sides and back of my house are just like flat, like a box, but I think I did a good job. I feel like when you're under pressure and you're building for someone, a lot more is at stake. So I guess I don't know what I was doing here, but now for the landscaping, I didn't know what to do. I was just putting things everywhere. Like, the landscaping was so hard to do. I never work with Bloxburg trees or plants or anything. I'm always a decal person, and unpopular opinion, I think that's a problem. It just doesn't feel like Bloxburg anymore, which in its own way is kind of good. It's advancing a lot. But I decided to do this like little grill barbecue area, which was honestly so freaking cute. I love that so much. And then I decided to like shift the chairs a little bit to make it look like someone lived in it, because she said she wanted it to be like a cute family home. I had a bit of trouble coloring the counters, but it was fine. I did some lounge chairs. Then I added more trees because it felt empty. I don't know why the whole time with the back, I was just like, it kind of made me uncomfortable a little bit. It was like, I didn't know what to do because it felt so flat for some reason, but I think I changed it at the end. And this statue was honestly a really good idea. It was from the Valentine's Day update in like 2023. I'm happy she had it in her inventory. I ended up deleting this shrubbery because I just did not like it at all. Like, it just cluttered it up so much. But I thought it was a cute idea to add the vintage colors to match the house. And then this is me adding more landscaping, which I deleted that later on. But this is one of my favorite hacks. This is from French Roses, so it's like a realistic brick decal. I know she said she didn't want it, but it made it look 100 times better, and she ended up being really happy with it, actually. So sometimes the builder's right, not the customer. I'm kidding. But this was really cute. And now here's a tour. So I'm happy with the way this turned out. She wanted like a lake view. So yeah, I thought this ended up looking really good. It's a nice view, open view of the lake. That's why I didn't add trees.